What's going on, everybody? I'm Squiggo Joe here with DeFi Sean. Okay? Oh, hold on. Mr. Pixels over there. And your boy, Mike the Cryptonaut. Guys, if you're new to the channel, watching on YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and watching afterwards, comment down below. Hit the notification bell on all. And if you're watching or listening, either way, on X, why don't you go ahead and hit that follow button. Just hit a quick little follow button, takes 2 seconds, and you're in there. If you guys have any questions, make sure to save them to the end of today's live stream. Go ahead, just get all those questions up and ready. It's been a good day so far. It's been a bit of a lot of running around this past 24 hours.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? Yeah, it's been great, man. Vegas been wild, as everyone can imagine. I'll give you some details a little later, but it was a great night. So yeah, glad to be back for another Infinaeon Friday, and I'm alive and kicking, so that's good.
Hello, guys. This is Mike the Cryptonaut. I'm sending out peace.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? We are 12 hours out from Infinaeon After Dark. Really good time. Just shot the shit, had some fun, talked to everyone. I saw Papa Stonks. I see you did not make it, even though we did have a great turnout. I think we got up to like 150, 160 viewers. So awesome turnout considering it was like 2, 3 a.m. Eastern time. So really cool. As I kind of stated, just as far as updates go, I kind of start things off with updates with Infinaeon Friday. Nothing huge going on this week yet. Like I said, I've talked multiple times live this week. We have tons of conversations going on in the background with partnerships and different things like that. Don't know if we talked about it officially since it went live, but we are live on Economy. You come on over here, you can see Infinion. So I think that's that is Infinity Swap, that's Uniswap, that is Economy, and that's Bitmart. I think am I missing one? I think that's the 4 that we're live on. We're going to continue to add more as time goes on. Another thing that we're going to do, we're kind of finding synergies and different things via our marketing company with different partners. Vitamin AI is one of the first ones that we are going to go ahead and partner with. A good way to bring our community to them, their community to us. Sometimes we'll be integrating stuff that they offer into our stuff and vice versa. So really cool things going on there. Some other cool partnerships, one of them being a streaming service that we're kind of talking to about potentially lining up something with, but this is their post talking about us. Of course, we went over, we gave our post talking about them. You can also check out their website at vitaminai.online. Then the last little bit of news, of course, we launched Base City last night. Kind of underestimated, I guess, how crazy that party was going to get, even though should have known better. People weren't just had their phones out, waiting to buy crypto and waiting to buy meme tokens. So right now, Base City is a priority with the group that we launched it with. I think we're going to kind of let things settle. We have a lot of big connections, especially via Merc, with a lot of these trench groups and different things like that. So we do plan on pushing Base City, helping them give a really good push. Maybe, hopefully, it'll even look something like Moonboy did. So this is something that we are going to be pushing. We're just going to kind of let the dust settle, kind of let everyone get home from Vegas, kind of get back to their normal activity. But overall, doing good. It's at 58.86 or 58.66 bonded. And of course, the Infinion Army, being the Infinion Army, they're holding that floor. So yeah, we'll continue to give updates on this probably early next week, assuming people don't decide to just get out of it. We'll probably give it a go because it's a really cool concept. The website came out great. The narrative is great. Everything about it is great. I love it. At first, it was like, they were talking about just launching a Vegas type token, which just is related to Vegas. But then after the narrative being set and everything, I think this is something that can actually go well beyond that. It's just a whole different take on like the Brett character and things like that. But with all that being said, that's the quick updates. Mr. P, if you want to go ahead and give us some stuff.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, and it's great to have it's great to have something on LunarPump because obviously, as everybody knows, Base has been kind of quiet on that front and, just in general. So I think it's a good kind of play on Brett and it's, that kind of underworld kind of vibe, that DJing vibe. I thought it tied in great for, and that Sin City kind of vibe as well. So I think the narrative is great. I really do hope that it does very well. And yeah, when you're launching the talk, like you're talking about a bunch of guys that had a very good year, right? With Captain V&V and stuff, right? So they're on a celebration tour in Vegas. So, they're, if maybe some, but trying to get people to whip out their phones, like they're out partying, they're doing this. But it was a really good night. It was wild, as you can imagine, in Vegas, but it was great. We got in there mingling with a lot of new meta guys, mingling with everybody. Great atmosphere, a lot of fun. Got all the merch up, and sending it out. Made some really good connections. Going to be hooking up with a lot of those guys too, and seeing, because a lot of those guys are also, they're big trench warriors, and they're all about, they're sick of people getting rugged too, so I was telling a lot of them about the ICO option and stuff, and they were, they're loving that. And, I think they're really excited for that to come. And then, of course, obviously, they're all big Solana guys. So, they're really anxious for the Solana one to drop as well. And like Sean was saying, with Merck having a good connection with all those guys. And, all you guys are involved in the BNB stuff too. You're good, big supporters as well, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, I see a lot of prosperity coming from that event, like absolutely 100%. And it's always better to like kind of just, if you can get out there and meet people in real life, it really kind of solidifies that, that kind of, that bond that you're going to try and create, or that connection that you're making. So yeah, I'm pumped about it. I wasn't able to stay there all night. Like I said, I'm not much of a drinker anymore. I used to be, but obviously I'm Irish. So, I've cut back a lot. So I don't really drink that much usually, but left a little earlier than, didn't stay there till the wee hours, we would say. But we got another event tonight. We got another XRP after party tonight. So I didn't want to be too wrecked for that. So I got my where are they? I got my Infinaeon and LunarPump cards ready to rock. Gonna see what XRP peeps I can hook up down there, spread the word, and rock it out and just keep going. And back home tomorrow, back to normality and back to work. Even though this is kind of work too, but kind of work / pleasure, I guess. But yeah, it's been great. Been a great trip so far, and I'll give some more updates on the XRP thing as well once that plays out.
Yeah, we can talk about that Monday. And like I said, I think I said it last week. I know myself, probably Joe, even Matt. Mike probably not because he won't fly, but I'm gonna try to make all the domestic stuff moving forward. I haven't really checked out the event in November, that blockchain event, see if it's something worth going to. But yeah, anything worth going to, we're definitely gonna try to make it a point to be mainstays at all these events, at least domestically. And Papa Songs, I'm almost positive Mrs. P is sitting right next to him, so you might be wrong on that one. That if this was reversed and that was Joe, yeah, that would probably definitely be right on.
She's right here.
Oh, there she is.
Papa said I had to hide the escort before going live.
Yeah, everyone seemed to like the stuff last night. We were live for like 2 hours, just literally just talking about everything from Mike. You missed it. We were just talking energy drinks to favorite snacks to favorite desserts to how everyone hates school. Just all kinds of different crazy topics.
Yeah, I mean, I think you started like 7 a.m. my time, and I'm up like 3 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, I woke up at 8, and yeah, I was too late. I'm sorry, guys. I think you had some fun. Yeah.
I want to go back and listen to that now. It sounds like it was a blast.
Yeah, I heard they had fun, guys.
It was just different. We always get on here and we talk LunarPump and we talk Infinaeon, and we kind of present everything. It was just fun to just kind of hang out and just talk, because we normally don't do that. Just and of course, guys, anyone has any questions, go ahead and drop those questions, like, comment, share the space, repost it, whatever platform you're looking on. Let's see, we got to check it out. He's there. That one viewer on Twitch.
Oh boy, there he is.
He's there.
Audience wrong.
And Mr. P, I was telling Joe last night that when I logged on to StreamYard, I don't know if you saw it, but Kick is now available to stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and create us a Kick account too. And
Kick is also important.
Yeah, well, I mean, why not? Even if we
Kick
just
is a
get
good
one
platform.
viewer, even if we just get one viewer like we do on Twitch, it's
all progress, dude. More eyes.
We'll make the Twitch one and the Kick one fight.
Yep. We should have honestly expanded months ago. Me and Joe kind of talked about this yesterday. We didn't realize how much Twitter viewership was going to bring to us. I mean, we've increased our viewership by like 130 to 150 per week per episode, just adding in Twitter. I guess people hang out on Twitter. and they just see it and they just kind of hop on, join the fun. Let's see if we have any good questions.
Yeah, I had no idea how like impactful, but it's like crazy impactful too. Like it's huge. Like the amount of people that come from Twitter and whatnot.
Yep, we still get a lot of viewers on the Infinaeon. That's actually the leading viewership, the Infinaeon YouTube channel. But the Twitter, all of our Twitter accounts are right up there. But get to some questions, and that is the main reason why we need a lot more activity on LunarPump. And yes, that is the main reason why we're going to Solana. If you look at most token launches on the EVM side, there's not going to be tons of volume. If I'm not mistaken, LunarPumpFun does tens of millions of dollars compared to For Me might do like 500,000 a day. Mike, I think you might know that stat, but it's like even For Me, which is the biggest token launcher on BSC, I think only does like 500K a day in volume, which is awesome. We would love to have 500K a day, but nothing compared to what Solana and like PumpFun does. So that's the biggest reason why we decided to not scrap the plans for EVM. Obviously, we're going to continue to grow that, but switch over to Solana faster than what we were anticipating we were going to do. Mostly by popular demand. Yep. Got tons of requests.
This is totally okay, and that is important. Yeah, I wanted to say this. We are connected with some very good people. I mean, usually Papa Stonk is always here now, and some other people as well, and they will spread the word about LunarPumpFun, and we are still multi-chain launchpad, and Solana is part of it, and it is an important part of it. We know the big memes are still on Solana, but in terms of what pumps, what's gonna pump next, we need to be multi-chain. This is very important. So yeah, you can decide where you want to launch your meme, and yeah, choose the chain. We're gonna add more and more and more. That's cool.
Awesome. And yes, the Wealth Watch, this token, yes, it is live currently on LunarPump.fun. So if you're interested on Base, and yeah, just click the little tab for Base on the top right if you want to find it. It's there, top of the heap right now. And Papa was wondering, could we talk a little more about Vitamin AI partnership and how it will benefit Infinion if we have any?
Yeah, so right now we're into the introduction phase again, introducing their community to our community and vice versa. And then we're going to see about integrating products moving forward. So right now it's just the initial introduction, introducing the communities to one another. So we'll keep everyone posted. I never want to get ahead and say that we're introducing this into this until everything's finalized. So just kind of stay tuned for each partnership that we go ahead and introduce. We're going to announce the partnership first, and then we'll discuss after that about what's going to be integrated on their side and our side, things like that as we move forward. Yeah, never like to get ahead of myself and say stuff before anything's agreed upon.
Yeah, I'm interested to see all these partnerships and stuff work out. It's going to be awesome.
And that is a potential meme token, which it's not a potential meme token. It is live on Base. If it bonds or when it bonds, it will go over to Uniswap, no different than any other token launcher. As you can see, if you've seen the platform for the first time, Moon Girl, which bonded on BSC, that went over to Uniswap. If you would bond one of our tokens, the Infinion blockchain, it would go over to Infinity Swap. So I mean, it is live on
BSC. On BSC, it will go to PancakeSwap.
To PancakeSwap, yep. And but it is live on chain. You can verify all the transactions on Base Scan, just like you would anything else. And then once it hits that bond, which is, let's go ahead and click on it, which is a 54,287 market cap. It's going to bond, and it's going to go right over to Uniswap. Click of a button, super quick.
Yeah, and to answer, to add more actually to what was said about having more activity on LunarPump, a lot of things are being worked on. It's just we'll announce anything that's as it's going to be ready. We're not going to be like, well, this is being worked on. It'll be ready in like years on the road. It makes no sense. So there's a lot of plans still for LunarPump. LunarPump is definitely going to be the flagship of what we see as like the best utility for the Infinion ecosystem. It's something that we all really adamant about, we're really excited about. We see Pump.Fun, and we're looking to do just way more than them in many aspects, whether it's multiple chains, whether bringing back live streaming to the platform. These are things that a lot of work has to be done behind the scenes in order to have it even a beta version of it brought out to you guys. So we're really excited about it. And once it's out and ready, we think it's gonna expand the entire LunarPump.fun platform. So it's something that's gonna be happening. It all takes time, unfortunately. Trust me, if we all had the chance to, we would have it all done today, roll it out. And I think a lot of people would really enjoy it because it's all about creating that. Especially, like I said, I'm really adamant about live streaming. So it's all about bringing live streaming to the platform. It's all about bringing Solana to the platform. As you guys might recently know, Solana is now available on MetaMask, which is massive. So it opens the doors for so many more people that were always only on MetaMask. Now they could create a Solana wallet very easily via MetaMask, and now they could get involved via a simple bridge. And they're now on Solana, and they're looking, okay, what do we do here? And having LunarPump.fun is just going to be a massive gateway for them to launch a token, for them to potentially live stream. And for those that don't even want to do any of that, want to sit back and relax, hey, I'll tell you right now, someone does a live stream, if they look like somebody that can get a lot of eyes on them, that means money, because eyes equal money when it comes to anything like that. So if you go in there and you see someone that you're like, hey, this guy's going to be huge, I'm going to buy some tokens now because this guy's going to get the word around, or this guy knows people, or it's a pretty OnlyFans girl. Let's be honest. People will put money towards that, like that. And, it's smart to check the platform out constantly, to see these people launching, and to get involved in that. So once again, these are all plans that we have for Lunar Pump. It's just a matter of time before we make it, a fully active and live on the site, because behind the scenes, it takes a lot of work and a lot of coding to get it to that point.
Yep,
The website
100%.
is dope.
And we're as far as updates on the platform goes, they should be starting internal testing very shortly, at which point, when that's done, it's going to get kicked over to us. So all things go right, testing should start next week. So again, we're getting closer and closer. It's getting to the final steps of the Solana side, because again, we cannot wait. I know all of us are super stoked for it to go live on Solana, and just some of the new features that are going to be integrated and different things like that.
Yeah, and I was going to say too, for the Bay City token as well, there's actually 2 awesome limited edition T-shirts in the merch store too for that. So if anybody wants to go and pick those up and represent, they're really cool. I really like how they come out. I think that red one looks really awesome too. So yeah, go check them out. And there's a few more bits added to the store as well since, and I've been working on that since just before I left. I kind of want to get all those mock-ups looking sweet. So, and then we added this one as well. And there's going to be a lot of other, prominent projects through Lunar Pump and stuff like that we'll do limited edition tees and stuff like that for, because it's always good to have the merch out there, and representing the brand and stuff like that. That's what it's all about, driving the hype, makes it look legit. So I think it's a great little way to go. And, you're going to see a lot more of that in the future too. So I'm excited for it, dude. I think it's a good avenue, and it's great support too and it's great kind of publicity also for those projects that are kind of trying to get out there, and like I said, with this ICO launch, I see so many different little ways that we can integrate in marketing when and it's a lot easier to to get support when you are doing an ICO launch, right? Because it's a lot safer to get behind something that is going that route than, let's say, just a regular pump fun style launch. So I feel like when that kind of is going and people are choosing that option, I think just in general, because of the nature of it, that you will see a lot more kind of people will be a lot more it'll be easier for people to get involved and support things when they do use that ICO option.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. With the ICO option, yeah, it's going to be bringing a lot of, I think, new people, hopefully some good devs that want to launch a really good, fair, again, product, because that's just what we're offering. So, yeah, I'm excited to see how people take to it. And, of course, if you want to do the traditional dev launch, dev buy, awesome. That can be done too. It's just about giving the people options on what's best for them and what they want to do.
Yeah, I think the number one if you had to focus on the number one thing that hurts every project, especially one starting out, is always the bots. It's only gotten worse. It's only gotten crazy. It's only gotten stronger. The bots have always been an issue, and the ICO, it's the answer to the problem out the gate for any project that's looking to start with a good community. You have a project, you got a community, you want to get everybody on this focus on this one project. This is like the prime way to do it. There's no other better way that I can think of as far as launching a project than doing it via ICO, because it's going to add that level of protection. It's going to create an even playing field. It's going to allow you to choose what you want to do via whitelist spots, so nobody just gets to jump in just because you get to hand as many as you want out. And it's going to be huge, and it creates a fair playing field immediately for anybody that has a community that wants to get everybody focused on launching a project. It's absolutely massive technology.
Yep, and that's not even talking about the different bonding curves, which I'm not sure how many other platforms offer that. There's going to be a 25, a 50, and a 75K bonding curve. Of course, we're going to have the cha-ching function so that everyone's getting paid for using the platform. You create revenue on the platform via your wallet, you're going to get automatic Solana transferred into your wallet every time the threshold is met to get those funds distributed. Same thing for developers that are launching. They are going to get real-time revenue. They don't have to wait for a token to bond. The revenue is just going to be getting split amongst the platform. So again, really cool. Cannot wait for this part. But yeah, guys, get those questions in.
Hello.
Hey,
Can you hear me, guys? Sorry, I thought.
Yeah, no, we can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just going to say, when that when it does come out, is the ICO going to be available on all chains initially, or is it just going to be on Solana first, or how is that kind of rollout going to happen?
Yeah, so without getting into too many details, not giving away business, Mark had to step away for a minute to take care of something. Again, I don't want to get into his business. So that's why the EVM side kind of got held up a little bit. Solana side, though, is going to be coming. They're kind of disconnected because you remember we brought on new developers to go ahead and create that Solana side. So they could be simultaneous. EVM might come slightly before, if I had to guess, just depending on how the testing for Solana goes. So we kind of don't really know yet. Could be simultaneous. One could be slightly before the other. We kind of have to wait and see how that goes. So yeah, don't have a quite clear answer for that quite yet.
All right, that's fair. Shout out to Baby Zog. They're going to be one of the first projects actually using that ICO feature. And also, I told the guys as well, we had Deshad on last week with Baby Draco. They were having their burn party. And they got a competition going on too at the moment, like a meme competition or art kind competition. So if anybody wants to get hooked up, involved in that, win some Baby Draco, they're crushing it over there. It was the first token to bond on the Infinaeon chain from LunarPump. So shout out to that. Love those guys. Love that token over there. The guys are crushing it. But yeah, go over there and check it out if you're game and if you're down with the Dracos.
Yeah, Draco's crushing it over there. They're doing burn parties. Last I saw, the chart was looking great. Everything's looking good about them. I think as the Infinion blockchain grows, I think that they'll be one of those premier tokens that we have on the platform for sure.
Yeah, not seeing a lot of questions today. I think the answers are just coming so hot and heavy. No one can think of any questions, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It means everybody's well informed. But again, I guess it's no better than good time than now to mention, get your PFPs on, guys. We had just been working on really locking in the social schedules as regards, spaces and all that kind of stuff. So I believe there's going to be pretty much a spaces almost every day now, Sean, if that's correct, I think. So, get your PFPs on, get in there. Last spaces we did, I'd say the whole room bar maybe 2 or 3 didn't have the PFPs on, which was awesome, and they always, no matter what space you do go into, people always recognize it. They always look into it. So it's invaluable. And the more the merrier. People want to join when they see lots of those, they want to join. So go in, hit that PFP generator. You can find it on I think it's that we're going to be adding it actually to the website soon as well, if it's not already up there. But you can also go into the Telegram, type in /PFP, and it'll pop up the link to go and get it done. 20-30 second, process to get it done. You download it and you got your dragon around you. So yeah, get those, rock them out. And let's keep pumping for the week coming here and keep representing in those spaces.
Yep, for sure.
And we had our first Lunar Pump radio yesterday with Papa Stonks.
Yep, it's gonna be a weekly thing. I know Crypto Ken is pretty much trying to go weekly, so we got different people beyond just us. We got our buddy the Fox that is going to go live weekly or as he can. Obviously, we go live at minimum. I mean, it's scheduled twice a week, but it's always more than twice a week. So, yeah, people just are going to get bored of hearing the word Infinaeon. Again, we're just going to keep shoving it in everyone's face to where they can't help but come check it out. That's the goal. At that 8th, 9th, 10th time of them seeing that name, they will come check it out. It's pretty much it's a fact.
Yeah, that's how the media do it, right? That's how you do it. You surround the environment of the person, that's how marketing works, right? You try to get it in as many places in their environment so that you can't deny it anymore, and you got to just check it out eventually. So yeah, the more we do, the better.
%. That's the goal. Just keep pushing. And again,
never
we're not
bored,
stop. Yeah, if everyone likes hanging out, likes talking, we definitely don't leave people hanging. I would love to see another project that has the communication, I guess you can say, that we do, that hangs out to the extent that we do, goes live on YouTube, Spaces, Twitter, whatever it is, daily, aside from weekends. So yeah, it's just nonstop. That's right. We won't stop until Grandma is asking what Infinaeon is. Grandma's got to know. Everybody's got to know.
Won't stop until Grandma's teaching Infinaeon.
And Grandma's going to be hosting her own classes on Infinaeon.
Yeah, chose 5 kids gonna launch on
That's
LunarPumpFun.
right. It's gonna be all Pokemon.
John, yours are too small, I guess. So, but soon.
Hey, you're never too young.
Okay, yeah, let them do something, or do it for them. You need to be 18 years old, So, always ask your parents to launch on LunarPumpFun first.
Joe will manage the finances. Make sure you get all the seed phrases, Joe.
They'll say that like utilities gonna be buying more Pokemon cards and Beyblades.
And it looks like over in the DeFi Derby tonight, shout out C Lady, who's rocking Rose, of course, always. Rose knows best. But you got DeFi Derby over there tonight. Arcade's going to be on there with Moon Girl and giving away some Moon Girl coins. So get over there, check it out. Yeah, hang out. That's always a lot of fun. Some horse racing, winning some tokens. But yeah, go check it out. Just wanted to pop that up there for you guys, just to let people know they're down.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out Rose, definitely go over and do so. We can pop up good old Rose real quick. She is over on the BSC, and Rose will definitely have her day if it'll cooperate.
Oh, C Lady knows how to
hold on
pump
one
a
second.
project,
Technical difficulties.
What's up, Sean?
Telling you, my internet has been messing up bad this week.
Hey, Mike, why don't you?
Right.
I know we talked about it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sean. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Mike, I know we talked about it yesterday on the Spaces.
Yeah.
But if you want to let people know about the dark matter tech thing, that'd be handy for people to know that option is available for them, for sure.
Oh yeah. Dark matter tech. It will be like a service project. They can build everything. This team, or the dev team from Dark Matter Tech, they also working with us. For us, with us, and these devs are also part. They are in the background, but they developers of Dark Matter Tech, and this project will launch on Infinion, and there will be a pre-sale very soon. I think he's working on the private raise. I don't know how he is going to handle it, but it will be the Fox. A lot of you guys know him from our community. He's working with Infinion as well. A good guy, a real help. And so yeah, it's it will be. Yeah, you could say a project that can build me everything you want. Um, I'm very bullish. A real big utility project on the Infinion chain, and we're gonna partner with them. Yeah,
And
the
currently,
same project. I'm sorry. I just want to finish it. And the same project already developed multi-chain sniper. Of course, Infinion is part of it, and LunarPumpFun. And as soon as Solana is active, they will integrate this as well into the sniper bot. Yeah, we are not big fans of sniper bot, but a launch pad. It needs a sniper bot because for Degen devs, it's important to for the hardcore Degen devs, it's important to have high volume. So this is this is their tool, you could say, and I think we're gonna have a nice buy bot sooner or later and some stuff. Don't talk too much about that. But Mr. Pixel, you asked something. I'm sorry, you.
No, you answered it. I was just going to say, like, what was the actual utility that they were offering? But
Yes.
you had just said it, so it's all good.
I mean the utilities development and the sniper bot is part of that project, you could say. So yeah. But I read your mind, and everything.
Peace.
Thanks for that. Yeah. They made a token for me because I am a crazy guy. Let's just go on. Let's bond. Rose knows it knows all. I thought Rose knows best. I'm sorry, see you, lady.
Yeah, so we're up above the 100 mark right now. I was going to ask you, Sean, the playbacks after, because I know a lot of people will go back and play. I know we're hitting around the 200 plus for the live streams at the moment, but I haven't really checked after the fact. Do a lot of people go back kind of and listen over after? I know there's some, but what are the numbers like on that? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, for sure. The numbers are even bigger after the fact. I haven't added everything up, but I know on my YouTube channel alone, like right now, it's just looking like my YouTube channel, for example, only 3 people are watching it on my YouTube channel. I'm probably averaging a live stream probably at about 100. By the time the week goes by, probably I've got about 100 views on it, and that's just my channel alone. Then when you look at everything else, yeah, those viewer counts are going up, especially on Twitter, of course. So yeah, we get hundreds, if not approaching 1,000 views after the fact.
Awesome.
So yeah, the views after the fact are really good. So yeah, good metric to kind of keep an eye on.
I did not know that, Papa. You worked at KFC, huh? There we go. All right. And ate all the chicken. All right. That's fair.
Somebody's got to do it. Yeah, guys, keep the questions coming if you do have any more questions before we go ahead and close it out.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Just something in general. Always keep in mind project tokens on LunarPumpFun. It is fun. It is teaching. It is basically for a lot of people. It's pump and dump. So don't forget that you don't pump too hard. You know what I mean? Don't invest your life savings or something like that. Always keep in mind to have fun, and meme tokens, they can generate hype quick. They can really pump. Also LunarPumpFun, and it's going to happen definitely. But always keep in mind it's fun, it's teaching, and the more devs gonna join, the faster it's going to pump and yeah, probably dump. So I know a lot of our community members are solid investors. They know how utility tokens work. But so if you play on such platforms, always keep in mind it could go in any direction. This is important to say for me, and don't forget to have fun. Um, I mean, if I check projects like, I mean, Sea Ladies, Rose Knows Best, or I'm sorry, Rose Knows All, or Moon Girl with Arcade. This guy's an artist. He always makes fun everywhere, and we see it's cool to talk with him. Also, Sea Lady, talk with her. You can enjoy these chats, and I would say most projects, they are active on LunarPumpFun right now. They're really active in Telegram groups and everything. They're totally legit. So, but keep in mind, the more devs, the more pumps and probably dumps. This is part of the game.
And yeah, the good thing about, with Lunar Pump like that is, you don't have to spend your life savings to get a decent bag if you get in on the Lunar Pump end. You know what I mean? So you don't have to break the bank. So, like you said, Mike, don't go selling the house or anything, or, to get in on these projects. But, throw $50, $100 if you can, like whatever. You don't need to spend a ton,
Well, some did for safe mode back in the days.
And that's all good points. We never give obviously financial advice, but when it comes to these platforms, at least in my opinion, you always go a little bit lower. It's not a good idea to chunk $1,000 or something in there. It's too much volatility, regardless of the token launcher you're using, including ours. So yeah, it's always a good idea to kind of keep that in mind, because we know the Infinaeon communities, they hold for gold. So just always important to just keep in mind that getting into these token launcher tokens, that isn't necessarily the best approach, but again, not financial advice, of course. You have to figure out what's best for you, but that's definitely how I would handle it.
Tut, Tim. Already sold the house, brother. Okay, well. I hope you made something on it.
Very important information from Rick B. Papa Stonks about Arcade is there. So Arcade is probably a nudist. I thought so. Everything makes sense now. Thanks, Papa Stonks, for letting us know this. Oh my God.
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know? Yeah. Oh, that's the best question. We're waiting for the answer.
And speaking of weirdness, at that party last night, I don't know if you're aware, but you know that Guyette Kine? He was at the Bitcoin conference, the guy with the big huge butt, whatever, that's like his token. He was there. That's his utility, he says. But he was there. There's a couple of funny clips. He's got like, I don't know what, like, is it 3 million followers or something on TikTok? But he was there at that last night as well. It was just hilarious to see the whole thing, dude. Yeah, big giant butt, and then he's got like the Guyette coin on the back. It's like, it was so funny, but yeah, super weird. It's just a load of people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about.
yeah, he's a big, huge influencer on TikTok.
Yeah.
On TikTok, oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so he had the T-shirt on the back then, and he was around the Bitcoin conference. I think I saw a clip of him, but yeah, really funny talking, funny utility, funny looking dude. But he's out there doing it.
Yeah. You can sell such stuff on TikTok, I think.
Yeah, and if anybody's wondering what the Guyette means, it's like alpha speak, right? It's like that new alpha speak. It means Guyette damn, like goddamn, like that's kind of what it's supposed to stand for in the alpha speak. The kids these days, that's the slang now.
I know I'm getting old. I'm falling behind on these slangs that are coming across these days, for sure.
Yeah, Mrs. P is keeping up on that, so she lets me know. I was like, "What's that about?" She's like, "Oh, it just means God damn."
That is funny. I learned in crypto that near everybody is calling anyone bro. So yeah, even this was new for me, you know. Bro, they call you
Yeah,
sir or bro.
everyone's a bro, yeah, or a sir in crypto
Yeah,
for sure.
sir. Sir is always. If someone is calling you sir, you know, yeah, kick him. You know.
That's another one. The Riz. That's all the alpha speak these days.
I have proper cell. Yeah, you know the difference between fun, you know, and between I've proper cell, sir. You know, so but you learn that.
Papa's losing his diet since he stopped drinking.
Oh, he's drinking way better stuff now, so Papa's a healthy dude.
Yeah, he had that beer diet.
I mean, check out his pig. He's a solid guy, and yeah.
Oh, yes. Sorry, thanks for the correction. It's the Sigma slang, basically, is what it's called. Sigma speak. I think that's what they call it, right, Mrs. P?
Sigma.
Yeah, that's the new term for the kids' slang these days. They're supposed to be the generation that I think uses the most slang, like, ever in a long time.
So speaking of kids, how long are you a kid? If you the kids, you know, the cool kids. Is
I think it's
is
that,
it over with
that Sigma
25?
generation, whatever the year is for that. I'm not sure what the
oldest ones are like 14.
I think they're
oldest ones in the
12.
Sigma generation are 14, I believe.
Oh, okay. So crypto people speaking. Oh, this guy, this TikTok guy, is speaking that slang. Okay.
It used to be alpha, now it's like sigma,
No,
which is like
Sigma
it's one
slang.
after now alpha.
Oh my God! Hey, come
Yeah,
on.
the language is getting chewed up. It's getting regurgitated. Like we took it from the British, and we already regurgitated, and we're like, "This is it." And then slowly we're like, Sigma male. You know, just add that in. That's a thing now. Gooner, Gyat. It's those silly terms. Like, yeah.
What's a gooner?
Sigma's new alpha. Yeah. I remember when alpha was like the thing. Now it's like alpha ain't nothing. Now Sigma's like the thing now.
Okay.
I mean,
So
this
there are
generation
no
gets to
more
have
alpha teams. They're Sigma. Good
this
to know.
generation gets to have bad movies, bad video games, and goofy terminology. Like we had insane movies, great video games, and we had all terminology when I was younger too. But I mean, nobody cared because you were too busy watching good movies of it. Now, like
Yeah.
video games are like really like I don't know, man. They're really weird, and and movies are just like they're so bad, dude. Like I don't remember the last time I seen like a good movie.
Yeah,
And I was
we
like,
had Wayne's World. We had Bill and Ted. You know, with the cool guys.
Demolition Man.
Demolition
Badass
Man.
movie. Yeah, we had like crazy, and that was like average movies.
Schwarzenegger.
That was like average movies back in the day. We're like, it's okay. Demolition Man, that's all right. Now it's like, damn, man, we had it too good.
Amazing movies, you know.
Yeah, no, they got to deal with like what the term is called AI slop. Basically,
We got like Mary Sue movies where the girl has nothing wrong. She's never ever like you watch like Star Wars. You see Luke Skywalker take an ass whipping. He loses his hand,
Star Wars
and then
is
eventually in the
boring.
last one he like comes back and fights, and he's And then you watch the new Star Wars the movie. That chick Ray, nothing bad happens to her, and everyone's like, "Yeah, you're the greatest, I guess." Like corny,
Yeah.
like everyone got the most like watered down Star Wars. Like it's bad, dude.
And Luke was drinking alien titty milk.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
Oh my God! What the fuck?
that Luke was bad, dude.
Okay.
For real, dude.
I'm a Trekkie. I like Star Trek, and I think the
Even
whole
Star
chat
Trek,
is
we had
Star Trek
Picard.
fan.
We had we had Picard. Babylon
Yeah.
5 was pretty good, and then the new. Have you seen the new Star Trek?
Babylon 5 was dope, you know. But
It was
hey, come
it
on,
was insane.
Voyager was great. Voyager was
Voyager's
great.
great.
So the original series, the new generation, Voyager, this was great. Also, I mean, Deep Space Nine was also okay. Then Enterprise, it was not that good. And with I already forgot the other the. I mean, the new one is cool. Picard was okay. It was cool. The third season was very good. So, Yeah, I'm a Trekkie, Joshua. I love it.
The new Star
I don't
Trek
look
was
like a
well,
Trekkie.
the new Star Trek was pretty bad. It was pretty crappy.
No, not the newest. I mean, come on, it is good. They're like the original series. They're funny, you know.
They have to like always okay. So the new TV shows have to like crap on the old TV shows to give them validity. I feel like, and they did the same thing. Like they crapped on like Jean-Luc Picard constantly to make the new captain cool. Like, why couldn't you just make the new captain cool by her doing cool things? Like, it was so watered down.
It's
like,
just a pattern throughout Hollywood right now, and all those things.
They need to like springboard by like pushing down other characters. I never liked. I love Picard, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, but Picard he's alpha, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is. He's perfect. And Riker and I love them all. But Chris Pine, Strange New Worlds is good. It is a good series. They fucked up like 2 episodes or something, but the rest is good. It's like it has the old Kirk vibes, you know. It's a bit more funny and everything. But yeah. The new generation was the best.
And shows
and Voyager,
like
Captain Janeway.
Voyager was really good.
I love her, and she played Red in Orange Is the New Black. This woman is amazing. I hope we're gonna see a series from her. I mean, like we had from Picard, you know. Oh damn,
man. I don't know. We should get a Janeway.
Thanks, Joshua.
Awesome.
I'm with you.
I like Janeway.
Yeah. Catherine Mulgrew, or yeah, I think she's so cool.
But the problem is with modern movies and modern TV shows, they always have to like crap on characters, and they have to like do like weird stuff. They're like, this chick is a new captain, and she's the bestest of everything. She never has any problems. Captain Janeway got her ass beat constantly and learned from it. And I was like, you know what? I like this character. And then he got like new characters. Oh, dude, insanely. Like, she was awesome. And then a new captain, she's just like, I'm just better. I'm just the best. And everyone just accepts that. I'm like, this guy just ass, dude.
Stolen valor, dude. There's nothing but stolen valor for fucking Hollywood right now. I know you see this new, pile of dog shit Disney's pumping up, Ironheart, where like, Iron Man, she's better than Iron Man now, you know.
This is CGI only, and they forgot the laugh, you know.
The trailer, they have to like throw it in the trailer too. They go, "You're so smart" to the character. When I saw that, I go, "I'm never watching this I'm gonna live my entire life and never watch a show ever," and I would still say it's ass. Like, what trailer just says that she's great, bestest of all out the gate? Like, what?
It's like, don't tell me she's great. Show me how great.
Thank you.
You don't have to tell me, right?
Tony Stark built his suit in a cave with scraps. This chick is the bestest ever. Cuz get the fuck out of here. Like, it makes no sense.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and hey, when South Park are ripping you because of that pattern throughout Hollywood, you know it's prominent. Like, make her gay, put a chick in it, right?
But I go back to Star Trek. Discovery was one of the biggest fails, you know, and this Section 31 was, oh my God, this was bullshit. Crap.
I never seen that. I heard it was bad. I heard it was like really, really bad.
They killed the Klingons. I mean, what they did in Discovery, it makes no sense. Everything is nah. It's not Star Trek, and the same is for Section 31. It's not Star Trek. Definitely not. It's action movie for the kiddies, and yeah, that's
Disney ruined Star Wars, but you got to give them credit. They did have a couple of bangers, like The Mandalorian season 1 was a banger.
So this became a hangout. Not go on, sorry.
What's the other movie? They had one movie that all the movies that was good.
Andor, the TV series.
Andor's really good. I like Andor a lot. What was the movie from Andor? It was not. It was
yes, Joshua, you're right.
It's like before episode 1 started. Like, that was like what's the name of it already? Rogue One. Rogue One was an amazing movie, really good movie.
Yeah.
And then everything else, human feces. Like, absolutely trash.
If you want to see good science fiction, it's Love, Death, Robots on Netflix.
Rogue One. Everyone's saying Rogue One. Rogue One was a banger, man. Like, it's. I like movies where sometimes even the good guys lose, but you still go, damn. Like, oh yeah, crypto. Any updates on bits?
Yeah, he's right. Sorry, Mustafa.
Yeah,
Sean,
so-
you know more about it.
All business,
Yes.
Mustafa.
So it's still coming after the ICO. It's hot priority after ICO. Mike and I had a slight
promise.
conversation about possibly trying to get it here a little bit quicker, but that'll involve getting new people involved. And we're just very iffy about introducing people that we aren't familiar with to stuff that money's going to be getting sent through. All the different contracts. Yeah. But it is top priority. ICO, everything else is getting paused, and the bits are going to get done. That's again, it can't be put off anymore, and it's top priority.
We know it's very important for the community, especially Mustafa. I know you're a very strong supporter, and you definitely on bids. And I think Sean, you mentioned several times that the funds are in the wallet, and it will send out, and
they're filtered.
We're gonna
they're
drop
filtered,
the bids.
Yeah. They're filtered in the chat.
Yeah, if you go to the Telegram chat, you type /bit, it'll pop up, and there's a little blue highlighted link there that you can click, and it'll show you bring you right to the Explorer where the wallet is, so you can see what it has accumulated so far.
Yeah, and honestly, considering we're not live yet on Solana and different things like that, revenue's not looking bad. Again, it just shows the potential that that the platform has, that the whole ecosystem has, is we haven't even really done much yet, and it's already producing decent revenue.
Yes, Tim can't wait for the ICO because he is doing Baby Zog. We know it. It's a cool project.
Yeah, and when a lot of those projects, we've kind of the spaces and the hangout spaces and stuff, and as Papa was saying in the spaces yesterday for Lunar Pump Radio, that's kind of what the idea is behind that, is that try to bring the projects that are coming on Lunar Pump and bring them in, give them a platform where they can talk about their project and shill it. So that's the whole kind of shtick behind it, and obviously give some updates and things like that, but I think looking to turn it into a place where people can promote their projects who are launching on Lunar Pump is going to be one of the main goals. So that's going to be good. And if anybody is launching on there, reach out and get lined up. Reach out to Papa and get lined up. If you're launching something on there and you want to promote it, reach out. I'm sure he'll bring you up on Lunar Pump Radio, and I'll let you talk all about it. So
oh, there we go, Mustafa. Okay. He's not worried. He just wants us to talk about crypto. But what you don't know, I just want to ask if anyone is going to launch a Star Trek token. This was the whole plan behind this Star Trek conversation. This that's the plan. So
bringing it back to crypto.
Yeah, bring it back to crypto. So if anyone is going to do Picard token or Star Trek or something, I'm gonna ape. Definitely, I'm there. You got me. And Joe too, definitely. I know it. Mr. Pixel, Sean, we all gonna buy back of Picard. I bet we're gonna see that very soon.
yeah, I feel like it's going to pop up now. But it's good. It's good to just have free-flowing banter. Also, I know we're here to talk about crypto and stuff, but we are just people also talking, and people like to see normal conversations too. So if it veers off a little bit, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? We are kind of shooting the shit here, and if anybody does have questions, they will always get answered. So, at the end of the day, it is obviously all about updates and that and crypto and stuff, but it is also just guys here having a conversation and engaging with the audience. So that's what this is all about.
I think we also had the highest engagement for sure on last night's episode. Very high engagement as far as everyone talking, jumping in on the conversation. Like I said, it was fun.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like it's always interesting to see what everyone's, the background. Like one of the guys last night was like, all right, guys, I can't hang out. I got to go investigate people. And I was like, wait, hold on. Are you a cop, dude? Like, what are you doing? Like, what the hell, bro? it's hard because when I talk about crypto, it's hard to like humanize people. Not in a bad way though, but like in a way you just go, oh right, yeah, you have a regular job and you do stuff. You're like, oh, what's that about? You know, it's always interesting. And it's really hard to go back and forth on it because like crypto is such it's massive. It's so massive. So when then you talk to a regular guy, it's like, yeah, I work construction. You're like, oh shit, oh yeah, that's right, you do regular people stuff. What the like? It always catches you off. I don't know, for me, like it constantly catches me off guard. You know.
Yeah, and you never know what kind of inspiration you can have when conversations veer off like that. You know, and that's kind of why, you know, Spaces is so successful, and like long form podcasts are so successful. And like you said, Sean, last night, like, you know, trash TV, like it's just regular people shooting regular shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's popular. People like that.
Yeah,
you know, it's
the most random topics. Have no idea how we even got on any of the topics.
Man, I gotta go.
I think maybe it started off with crypto over Red Bull. I was saying about how I got an email from Red Bull, you know, wanting to partner up, and I was like, man, it's happening. I'm getting a partnership with Red Bull, and it was totally fake. I like Googled everyone. I was on the email, like who was the actual head of marketing for Red Bull and stuff like that. And then I kind of led us down the rabbit hole of like favorite energy drinks, which led to like favorite desserts and candy bars and.
Just keep going, Sean. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that deal, brother.
Well, we figured out that they always want people that are doing something extreme. So maybe I'm gonna have to like jump out of a plane while recording the podcast.
Yeah,
bridging
that's true.
From ETH to Infinion, and then buying some Infinion on the Infinion network, and boom.
You're too boring. You need to increase the level. You know, it's important. Yeah. I mean, I can drive to Salzburg and ask them directly. You know, they have their headquarters here, so.
Yeah, I mean, they hand out partnerships to like everybody, so you just got to do one thing crazy.
So if you start doing videos, like you jump out of an airplane skydiving, and then you do some trading, so, you know, we make a video. Hello, this is crypto over Red Bull and stuff like that, and you fly down, you do some trades and stuff like that, and it would work probably.
And hey, Sean, with AI now, dude, we can totally like fake that stuff. So
he has to do this. He has to do this.
Like while you're in midair, like skydiving, we can just AI your face in there and make you talk and stuff.
And then people were joking about how we're in crypto, nothing gets crazier than that. Just sitting in front of the screen, watching your Bitcoin losing 6 figures and not selling, way crazier than jumping out of a plane. It's different stuff like that.
I mean, you're not afraid of flying, so I mean, you should do it. I mean, wear something Infinion dress or something. Make some advert for us. I mean, you could do this.
Yeah, but flying in an airplane and jumping out of one are two totally different things.
That's true.
Mike goes from you're okay to fly, so you can jump out of a plane. You know, same thing.
Yeah, I think that's totally okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're a little different.
I mean, imagine oh my God, it would look so cool. Everything is Infinion, you know? You jump out and then boom, oh my God. This is advertisement. And then you land on the SpaceX field, something like that, and you spray on somewhere on the rocket, you spray Infinion on it, and yeah. Then the police come, it will be in the media. This is advertisement, you know, this is marketing. We need to do something like that.
I love me a good roller coaster and things like that, but I don't foresee myself jumping out of a plane.
Roller coaster is also a cool idea. Everything that's extreme is cool.
Apparently, Papa Stonks loves jumping out of planes. There you go. That's our guy, Mike.
Nice, Papa Stonks. Yeah, we already have a partnership, so I was planning to do. Yeah, you can do cross promotion, you know. So this is okay. Let's do this, mate. Yeah. Or you do 2 jumps. I mean, this is okay. You know, you could like do like 2 jumps on a day, and yeah. Nice. So, guys, every community member is very welcome to do something cool with Infinaeon, LunarPumpFun T-shirts or whatever you wanna have. You know, create something, do something crazy. jumped down from a building, but with you need security. Okay, do this and really love it. It's cool.
All right, hey
I have some
Mustafa, send them over, brother. We'll see what we can do. By the way, where did you go skydiving?
Oh, Mustafa, hey, crazy, crazy.
I remember when I did it. You can do the tandem one, but fuck that. But we you had to do like a 2-day kind of course first in a classroom and learn all the stuff and kind of do some kind of practice things. But we did it down in Australia a long time ago. But it's been a minute. But I'm curious, where did you do it, Mustafa? Did you do it in the States or where were you at? What about you, Papa? Where do you usually do it? And you got to, oh yes, custom shoot. We want a custom Infinaeon shoot. And maybe as well, if we had we had like teal smoke that would come out like the skydivers have, right? We could we could do that too. It'd be pretty awesome.
Turkey and Croatia, 2 great locations, Mustafa.
All right, cool. Yeah. Chester for Papa. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd love to do that again, dude. Have you guys ever done it, Joe? You done ever skydive? Mike, Sean?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I like that first.
I don't know if maybe I should do it. Maybe it'll help me to take the risk to fly. I love to drive like crazy. When I'm in. I mean, you can drive very fast in Austria, but when I'm in Germany, I drive like 300 kilometers per hour on the autobahn. So I really love it. And I also drive on the rings, stuff like that, or with the motorcycle right now. That's new for me, but I love to do this. I do every crazy things. I love to. It's also okay to do a trip on a ship. 3 weeks or 2 weeks to the USA would be cool for me, but to fly, oh my god, I don't like this. I don't even like a lift or something. I run up the highest building, it's okay for me, and it's healthy.
Mike keeps conflating the two. He keeps talking about jumping out of a plane to get over his fear of flying. Again, Mike, 2 totally different things.
It needs to be something totally crazy. This is me. So when I do something, then it has to be very extreme, because
no issue flying.
There was this other Austrian guy who jumped out of the stratosphere. This Baumgartner. I don't know. Red Bull sponsored the event. This was an Austrian guy. So yeah, I need to do stuff like that. Maybe it helps.
Yeah, just go balls out, balls to the wall, dude. Do it, jump out of the plane, and then you'll be like, next time you fly, then you're like, thank God I don't have to jump out.
Titanic, yeah, I think ships are more safe right now, and it's easier to swim or to have a solution. There when you come down with an airplane, you will come down, and not slow.
Yeah, it's all about getting there quick. But
the thing is, if I would fly by myself, I would maybe that's a solution. I need to,
Infinaeon jet, guys. Infinaeon private jet en route. Mike is going to start it.
Mike is the pilot. Oh my God, would you trust me, guys?
No. Heck no.
I learned it before. Yeah, but this might be a solution. Definitely. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Do it yourself. That's it.
I tell you, man, that would be one cool ass looking jet. I have to say, we can do that.
It doesn't have to be a jet. It's like a private jet. That's
what I mean. Yep, private jet.
That's cool. I'm jumping out either way. Yeah. Okay. Look, Papa songs. It's the perfect answer for that. Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, we're going to be ending the live stream. We're going live a little over an hour, so we're going to end it. The next live stream is going to be Moon Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so definitely make sure to go check that out, guys. I appreciate everybody coming by today. Once again, I'm Screwgo Joe, DeFi Sean, Mr. Pixels, and Mike the Cryptonaut. You guys, peace out.
Peace. You need to.
Much love.
Come on.
Peace.
Peace.